been an obnoxious amount of requests for this video. Here's the deal. I have kids, so I'm probably gonna be interrupted throughout this process. If you follow it like I'm showing you, this will be a no-fail recipe. If you cut corners, you will not get the same result. So if you want to yield the same result, follow along. A big part of this recipe is honey as a sweetener mixed with a little bit of sugar and 1 egg. For the amount of liquid, 1 egg. If you are cutting this recipe in half, you will still do 1 egg. You are not changing the egg amount. The next part is half milk, half water. So for this one, I'm doing the full loaded batch for you, which is 1 cup of warm water, 1 cup of milk. If you are doing less than that, you want a smaller batch, you're going to do 1 cup of water and a half a cup of milk, or a half a cup of water and a half a cup of milk. That can be confusing, so if it's your first time doing it, follow this recipe. If you have extra bread, you can always freeze it. Okay, I have the cup of water in here. This is my cup of milk. It is still a little too hot. I did 3 25-second heat ups, which means it's still a little warm. If I can't hold my finger in it for 5 seconds, then I need to wait, let it kind of cool a little bit, and then I'll toss it in. I already have my yeast. I'm about to add in after I finish adding in all the others, I'll be able to pour this milk in. It doesn't take that long. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of butter, like heaping with this, and we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of honey with a splash of sugar. Okay, there's our stuff. I have my egg right here. We're gonna hold on the egg for a second. We're gonna check this. Perfect. See this? It's literally perfect. All my honey is already in there. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in. And then we will add in a tablespoon of flour. I will show you the mix. Because my measuring spoon is filthy, take a heaping amount. Ready? That's all you need, mixed with that honey that's already in there. That's plenty. Now we're gonna take, sorry, it's a brand new bag, this much. You can do 2 tablespoons or a tablespoon, it really doesn't make a difference. We're gonna hold off on our egg, and now we're gonna mix it, okay? Okay, now we see how happy and puffy it is. We've waited 7 minutes. It's actually still activating if you would watch the bubbles popping. Now we're gonna add in some salt, our broken up egg, and 2 cups of flour. At this point, I highly suggest you are following the method on the blog post that says exactly how to add in the flour, since this is your first time or you're still trying to learn dough. I have suggested on the blog that you use a paper to keep track of how you are adding in your cups for your flour. For the purpose of the time span on the video, I have obviously fast forwarded this. Be sure to keep track of what you're doing. You want this super shiny. Very well greased bowl. And now we're gonna place it in a very warming place. Now you can see how small it is compared to my bowl. At this point, when you put these rolls in your pan, you cannot move them until they're fully baked. If you would somehow try to move them after they rise right here, you're gonna fall, get some nasty balls. So make sure you put them in a pan that you are fully baking them in. Here's their rise, and now they're baked. The key takeaway points here is all on the blog, so make sure you read the blog even though you've watched this video. This does show very, very possible and doable steps, but again, you need to read the blog. I have written very descriptive details. If you need anything else cleared up, you're welcome to let me know on that as well. I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like a homemade hand, no machine hook video, I can also do that, because one of my favorite ways of making bread is by hand. When I have the time, I choose hand over machine any day of the week. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you would like anything more explained or anything in further detail or by hand. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Check out the full blog post for the homemade bread and the Sunday mapping that I have scaled just for you. Thanks for watching.